Hi guys! I hope you're all doing well. I can't tell you how excited I am to begin this journey of exploring SAGILIFE. And especially, in fact, most especially about meeting the top bosses of our company and to see what happens in those ivory towers. And you know what? I'm not the only one excited about this journey. The whole management is. See, they've given me this amazing t-shirt. So, as you know, we begin this journey by searching for the why. Why is SAGILIFE being brought into our life? It is not as if we don't have systems for HR processes. We have GIS, we have ESS, SuccessFactor in Philippines, and whatnot. Yes, they are painful at times, but we've learned how to live with them. So why adopt a new pain of SAGILIFE? I took that question to a gentleman right at the top. Yes, I got to meet the Ramesh Gopalan.
Look, the reasons why we brought in SAGILIFE is actually very obvious to us. But some of you may wonder why we are doing this. Sagility family has more than 32,000 people, and people are at the heart of what we deliver for our clients. We cannot work seamlessly and consistently across such a large organization without the right tools and technologies for our HR processes.
We operate in very diverse geographies, including India, Philippines, US, Colombia, and Jamaica. It is therefore absolutely necessary to have process standardizations. SAGILIFE will bring that.
It would be impossible to manage such a large operations without it. We cannot run this size of an organization simply on Excel sheets.
We are a tech-enabled BPM specialist in the healthcare space using technology. It's imperative that we adapt to new technologies within our environment. And that is SAGILIFE.
SAGILIFE is not only a need, it's now a necessity.
Everyone in the leadership sees that a system like SAGILIFE is not only a need, but a necessity. The world around us has moved to better technology, and we will definitely be stranded if we don't move with time. It is similar to what I told Dad when I explained the why of smartphones to him. Can you imagine getting a cab unless you have a smartphone and a taxi app in it? I mean, who shouts for a taxi these days? But you know what? That's not the only reason why we are getting SAGILIFE. Let's hear more.
Human capital intelligence, or HCI, is of paramount importance. Presently, it takes weeks and several people to even get basic data points around how many people we have, where are they located, and so on in the organization. And even then, after all that effort, the data is still not accurate.
SAGILIFE has all HR processes on it. It becomes a single source of live and accurate data. Isn't that amazing?
SAGILIFE will be our single version of the truth. No question about that.
Well, while this might not matter to us too much individually, but SAGILIFE brings a lot to the table for us collectively as a single source of accurate data, the single source of truth. I can only imagine what a relief this is for our decision makers. But then that's not it. Why is SAGILIFE important for us, the day-to-day users of SAGILIFE?
Users, especially our frontline associates, can now log into SAGILIFE using the one login. Now that's a significant convenience to you.
If I raise a request on SAGILIFE, I can track what's happening to it at every stage. I am in full control.
On SAGILIFE, when an employee moves to another department or gets promoted, all her employee movements are tracked and they all move with her. Isn't that great?
Over a period of time, SAGILIFE, which is at the center of employee lifecycle management, creates a lot of efficiencies around and improves experience for employees.
SAGILIFE brings in better transparency, efficiency, convenience, and control for our employees.
There you have it, the big why for us. Transparency, control, and efficiencies. I'm sure we'll get to know lots more about this when we explore what SAGILIFE does later in this investigation. Suffice to say that these benefits are real, and our leadership thought that they're very, very important reasons why we are going for SAGILIFE as an HRMS system. But why Workday, or SAGILIFE as we call it? There are so many HRMS systems in the market. Why did we choose Workday over them?
The integrated nature of the product is the top reason that we went with Workday. It allows for more seamless processes and more cohesive end-user experiences.
It is a cloud-based solution. We can use it anywhere, at any time. It provides 24/7 data access with a secure network.
I have seen the market. We have looked at all the tools. I know of people working in other companies. Workday, by far, is the world number one and the best. And I'm glad we made that choice so we could bring SAGILIFE as a product to all of you.
Some of our clients who are using Workday in their offices recommended it to us.
Look guys, there is no doubt about the fact that we're spending huge amount of money on implementing Workday, which we call SAGILIFE in our company. It definitely has to be the best one available in the market. Our leadership has ensured that. We have picked the best of the best. Well friends, what Ramesh said at the start of his interview with me makes so much sense. He said, look Mona, the reasons why we have brought SAGILIFE is actually very obvious to us. But I do appreciate why everyone needs to know this. Why do I say that? You know, when I explained the whys of smartphones to Dad, I also talked about why smartphones are necessary to stay in the game. Necessity. We use that one device for our social, finance, travel, and even our health needs. The single source of truth. Through that one device, we bring in convenience, efficiency, and control in so many things in our day-to-day life. To you and me, who have adopted the smartphones, these answers are quite obvious. But for Dad, there were fears which were preventing him to see the obvious. And by the way, isn't that what any new technology must bring? What's the point in any new technology if it doesn't bring all this to the table? Now that we know all about why we are implementing SAGILIFE across our company, it is time to peep into the what's. What changes SAGILIFE is going to bring in our life? It is quite apparent that it will impact us in different ways. Our frontline, that is associates, agents, and team leaders, will be impacted differently from the ways in which our managers and leaders would be. It would also be a big change for our HR specialists too. Stay tuned because I'm gonna find that out in my next vlog. Till then, ciao, adios amigos, see you soon.